Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday, so that means it's a weigh-in update. So first of all, the lighting in here is appalling. 1 minute it's like this and next minute it's super bright, and we're just going to roll with it because I can't be bothered to get my studio lights out to make the lighting better. So I do apologise about it. Anyway, so like I said, it's a weigh-in update today, and that means I have been back to group, and it was so lovely to be back to group. To have like normality back is just amazing. So if you are unaware, the end of last week I tested positive, and I've done my self-isolation. I had very mild symptoms. It did wipe my energy out for quite a few days, but in the whole scheme of things I came out of it with quite mild symptoms. My taste is still a little bit off, but apart from that, nothing else. And it's just getting yourself back to like health now. So after I've done a few activities, I'm a little bit tired or out of breath kind of thing, but hopefully that doesn't stay around much longer. The hubster is absolutely back to his normal, healthy, happy go self kind of thing. In my last weigh-in update, and I say weigh-in update like that because I just stepped on my scales, which I've not stepped on for since lockdown kind of thing, so I didn't know whether they were right. There weren't much between Slimming World scales and my home scales. Back in the day when I used to like step on my scales before weighing, those days are long gone now, and my scales now are been put away. However, I just needed to see a loss on the scales because I knew that I'd had an amazing week, and I was absolutely gutted that I couldn't go to group because I just knew that I'd had a loss. So that's why I needed to step on some scales just to see a loss, to keep me motivated enough to head into this week. This week I've really focused on the speed food. I've really fueled my body with like the good stuff, because I could have easily like gone, I'm ill, I can't be bothered, I'm just going to eat what I eat, and that's what I would have normally done. And if you are one of those people, then you have to do what makes you feel better at the end of the day. This is not me like saying, oh, this is what I did, you know, and it's the best way. I ain't saying that at all. I'm just saying that I made a very, very conscious effort that I thought if I ate right, then I would feel better sooner. And if I fuel my body with the right food, then hopefully it was the best thing for me. So I had strawberries, raspberries and blueberries, loads. They were like my three berries which I was eating constantly. That with easy peelers, cherries, pomegranate seeds to snack on. Pink lady apples were like my go-to thing. I made up some little salads to have, so when I was feeling a bit like peckish, I'd go for like a little chicken salad which I'd made. Everything was made out for me. I'd made some slow cooker rice pudding, so it was easy to like make up. I didn't have to stand like on a stove kind of thing making things. It was already made for me. Yeah, so I really did make a conscious effort this week to fill up on my speed food, my free food, and to have 3 good meals a day. I mean, some days I just didn't feel like breakfast at all, you know, and I just had a small lunch, but I made sure that I was snacking constantly on fruit and vegetables as well, like spinach and rocket and stuff like that. So overall, I've had an amazing week, like a purely amazing week. I've not counted sins as such, so like I've had like I made some chili con carne, and I had it in little like wraps, which I know the 4.5 sins. I had 2 little wraps with the chili con carne in it with a grated cheese, and that's what I had one lunch. But I wasn't like conscious of sins. I was more mindful of them, but I wasn't like keeping a good note on the sins. But even looking back, I don't even think like I reached 10 sins a day kind of thing. So overall, a really good week, focusing on the speed food and the free food, and I think that has had a really good impact on my health, because I've just felt better, really good about it. Today I went back to group, and I stepped on the scales to see that I had lost £6. So I am 12 stone 2.5 pounds. I lost £6 this week, which means in total I've lost 2 stone and £6. £2.5. So I'm £2.5 away from my target. I can't tell you how much this means to me, or how good I feel, how much positivity I'm feeling for myself. Yeah, just amazing feeling. Like, I am on cloud 9, that is for sure. You know, a really, really good week food wise. Yeah, so £2.5 away from target. So the consultant, who was lovely, said, you're only £2.5 away, and I'm quite a superstitious person, so I don't want to say like, yes, I'm going to lose £2.5 and then like be really like niffed if I only lose £2 because I'm only £0.5 away kind of thing. So she's put £2.5 down, which is absolutely fine, you know what I mean. But I know I know for sure that I'd be more than happy with £1 loss, because that would mean that I get my 2.5 stone award, which would be incredible. And then I just don't mind chipping away at the remaining bit of weight. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to lie and say that if I'm sat here next week and I've lost £2.5, that I won't be over the moon that I've done it within a week. That'd be amazing. But I'm not setting myself up for that kind of thing, because I know that it'll really knock me if I don't achieve it. So I'm aiming for £1 this week to get my 2.5 stone award, and if I get more, then absolutely amazing. And even if I just lost £0.5, I'd be happy, because it's all coming off in the right direction kind of thing, and that's what this is about. And at the end of the day, if I was in like my target, I'd be £2.5 at the top end of my target, so I'm still in my target zone kind of thing. So I am more than happy than where I am now. It's just about knocking a few pounds off now, getting that target certificate, and then living the target life. And don't get me wrong, that is the bit where I am most nervous about, because maintaining the weight is hard as well. It's a different type of hard compared to losing weight. You've really got to spin your mindset around when it comes to maintaining. So yeah, that's when we get to that, we'll talk more about that. But at the moment, I'm in a weight loss mindset. So yeah, so I'm aiming for £1 this week. If I get more, then absolutely fantastic. And what I will do as well is I'll add some of the footage from what I've eaten this week at the end of this video. Like I said, there's only bits and clips of that footage. Some days I picked it up, and then other days I completely forgot about it, and other days, I'll be honest, I couldn't be bothered to film it. So I'll put it at the end of this. I hope you've had an amazing week, and please keep me updated of how you've got on. I love to know. So as always, sending huge positive thoughts. See you soon. Bye. So for our breakfast today is slow cooker rice pudding, which is a healthy extra A choice, and then the pudding rice is free. Then I've got a half a banana, which is free. Then I have got 2.5 sins worth of the caramel drizzle by Carnation. And then to sweeten the rice pudding, I've got a teaspoon of the Sweet Freedom syrup, which is half a sin. So altogether it's 3 sins for my breakfast. For my lunch today, I have got 2 small wraps, which are these ones, which are 4.5 sins. And then inside I've got sin-free chili con carne, which I had last night, which has got rice in it as well. It's got an onion, it's got kidney beans, it's got baked beans, it's got loads of spices, it's got passata, and then it's got some boiled rice inside, and then it's got some of a healthy extra A cheese. So quite high for my lunch, but like I said, I'm trying to be on plan as much as I can, and this is the only thing I really fancy, so I'm going to tuck into it. So my evening meal is slow cooker chicken. Basically I put a whole chicken in the slow cooker with a litre of chicken stock and some carrots, and left it on all day, and it's just come away from the bone, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So the chicken is free, the carrots are speed food, peas are free, a Yorkshire pudding, which is 3 sins, and then I've got a sin's worth of gravy on top. So my evening treats are strawberries, raspberries and banana. The banana's free, and the strawberry and raspberries are speed food. Then I have got 2 sins worth of caramel sauce. I've got a sin's worth of light squirty cream, and then I've got some sprinkles on top, which I don't personally sin. So
So I'm going to have that, and then later on I'm going to have 2 easy peelers. My breakfast today is a wholemeal roll, which is a healthy extra B. I've got some Rocket, which is speed food. I've got a sin's worth of ketchup. I've got fried egg, which is free. I've got a Dairy Light plastic cheese. And then I've got a corn patty under there, which is half a sin. And then these were just left over in like the little grate box, so I just thought I'd have them on the side. So it's technically lunchtime, however I'm not feeling anything big to eat. So I've just made myself a black coffee. I'm trying to make black coffee taste a little bit more normal, and slowly but surely it is tasting a little bit normal. And then I've got 3 easy peelers, which are speed food. So my meal tonight is creamy Cajun chicken pasta with bacon. So it's got chicken, which is free, bacon, which is free, pasta, which is free. This is Halloween inspired pasta, which I've just found in the cupboard. And then I've used 4 light Laughing Cow triangles, which is part of a healthy extra A choice. And then I have got some broccoli mixed into it as well. There's some onions in there, which is both speed. And then I've used a stock just to make like a creamy sauce to it, and then sprinkled some Cajun spice on top. So it's a healthy extra A, and then speed and free, and then I'm having it with a Pepsi Max cherry.